One of the greatest discoveries a man makes, one of his great surprises, is to find out that he can do what he was afraid he couldn't do. Famous words by the car giant Henry Ford. What's up, everyone? It's your boy Richard Carbajal with today's topic: how do I conquer fear? Fear is one of those words that comes up, most likely in our lives a lot. Sometimes we feel certain emotions. Sometimes we just say, like, oh, I'm afraid to do this, or we think these emotions. An acronym that I've heard of it said is false evidence appearing real. Another I've heard is fuck everything and run, which is pretty funny. But over the years, as I've studied this concept of fear, many thought leaders talk about how it's non existent. It's sometimes when we remove ourselves from the reality and put ourselves in a non existent world, our mind starts working, and the a lot of negative things start pouring into our minds. And what's interesting too is how our brains function, where it's always trying to protect us. So when we're trying to do something different, something that's not comfortable, then it just starts questioning, like, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to move forward with this? You've never been there, it might be dangerous or whatnot. So there starts becoming like a mental barrier, like a wall that we must get through if we want, what it is, to build that next skill, or to get into that other career, or to build a business, right? We need to break through that wall. And yes, it's going to be uncomfortable, but why? Because we've never been to that other side of the wall. We've been all on this side of the wall. Therefore, we must break through that. A few things that I do to conquer this fear is: one, I call it the fuck it syndrome. Yes, yes, yes. You could use it now. But I just say fuck it and I do it. In the past, it bit me in the ass, got me in trouble, went through some hardships, but guess what? Now I use it to my ability to better my life. And yeah, it's the fuck it syndrome. I've always wanted to skydive, for example. And one day I just said, fuck it, I'm going to do it. And what's interesting is you're going up in a little plane. It's just like going up, and your mind starts like, oh man, do I really want to do it? Now you have no option but to jump, right? Unless you really have a mental breakdown and whatnot, they'll probably leave you in the plane. But you're in this tiny little thing, and your mind starts messing with you. But it's one of those things saying, fuck it, making these videos, right? It's something that I don't have a studio, but I said, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And going into these videos, or the creation of Leadership Empire, another thing that I use to break through or to conquer fear is I remove myself, right, from the equation, or where it's not about me anymore, it's about us, or all of you who are watching these videos. I know it's more important for me to create this video than for me to say, oh no, I'm scared to be on video, or I don't have a studio, or I don't know exactly what to say, how to construct a great video, whatnot. You see, that's not important. So I remove that equation, or from my limiting beliefs or fears, to create these videos, because I know it's going to empower some individuals to break through limitations, to keep going, to never give up. The last thing I do is I continue to practice and get better and build that confidence, because as you practice whatever it is you're doing, you build that craft. And it comes with saying, fuck it, I'm going to do it, right? And doing it anyway, and doing it anyway, over and over and over and over. You're going to build this confidence to where that anxiety, or those little fears, or if you ever heard like the butterflies in the stomach, yeah, like I've heard that many times when, because I do public speaking in stages. Guess what? Some of those things still exist. I still get a little nervous, but then I remove myself from that and say, you know what? I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna make it happen. I freaking, they need to hear what I need to say, because someone in that audience is gonna get empowered, and it's gonna, they're gonna transform their lives, right? So I learned to just align everything, but with practice, with continuous practice, so I get better at it. So those are my top three things that I use to conquer fear. And remember, just like Henry Ford said, this is one of the greatest discoveries that you'll find out. Whatever you're afraid of doing right now, you're gonna later on, if you just break through, that you can do it. Right? It's gonna be one of the greatest discoveries in life that you can do this, that it's possible. But the main thing is just to keep going and never give up. That's all for today. Thank you for joining me. If you haven't, please click subscribe, share this message with anybody, comment if there's anything I could help you with. If there's a topic that you want me to talk about, please make sure to comment as well. With that, love you. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.